Come on, live chat. There we go. I think we're good. Okay. This disaster. Connor, what is up? Morrison Outdoors, JWC, my dude, Garden State, Woodworking, what's up, dude? Enrique, what's up, buddy? Sean, C in the house, what is up? Trenton, Jason, my dude Hank, Doug, there he is, Josh, Scott, Bobby, Robert, C. I'll 5 yesterday on the square bill, getting it done, dude. There we go. What's up, David? You guys are on pretty fast tonight, man. Kind of rushed. I just got in here, sat down, and it was time to roll, man. Colton, appreciate the buck, buddy. We'll get into the giveaway here in a minute, but you are entered. What's going on, Mike? Wally, what is up? All right, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let's get this chat rolling, man. Eddie, what's up, dude? Oklahoma Outdoor, Outlaw Fishing, what is up? All right, listen to Doug, man. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get this chat rolling. What's going on? Dan from Iowa, what is up? First like. Walking Dead soon. Tackle Junkie. Oh, no kidding, dude. Is that back on? I thought that show was like over a long time ago. I never got into that show, but I just thought it was over. Random Skills, what's up? Upstate Angle, what's going on, dude? How you been, man? Staying warm, I hope. Victor, yo, yo, yo. PGM 1970, what is up? GT Bass, what's going on, Greg? Gilly, Gill 27. Looks like he's a Bucks fan. I'm not even sure if Bucks is football, baseball, basketball. I don't keep up with sports. I have no idea, but that's awesome. Jeffrey, what's going on? Connor, would you do any trout fishing? I don't know how it would be by where you live. Yeah, Connor, I'm not really sure if there's any areas that I can even go catch a trout that's local. I really have no idea, bud. But I've never been. Ed, what's up? Andrew, hello, everyone. Off tomorrow, hopefully getting out in the morning. That's cool, dude. The Nutty 0101, what is up? Yeah, I'm hoping to get out tomorrow, too. The wife's off work, so I know we're going to hit the gym in the morning. And then I might go as soon as we get home. So let's see how the morning goes. But I'd like to get out. I know it's getting down to 35 tonight, so it's no rush for me to get out early in the morning, I can tell you that. Just see, my dad just went to River location and got skunked. This location is produced over 20 plus in the spring. What did we do wrong? Dude, if it's like fall transition and all that, dude, it's just a tough time of year, man. You know, first few weeks of fall usually pretty tough. As things kind of settle down a little bit, bite will pick up. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. But it's crazy, dude. It was just like 90-something degrees like last week. Like I said, it's low of 35 tonight. Weather's really screwy. Now, a lot of guys get kind of psyched out by that. That's not going to affect the water temps that much, that fast. It's going to drop a few degrees, obviously, probably every day if it continues, that weather pattern continues. But it's not like it's going to drop it 20, 30 degrees overnight. So, it might shock them a little bit, but eventually you'll get bit throughout the day. I believe it'll be a little slow in the morning. Football and we never win. It's terrible. Well, dude, good luck. Walking Dead is still on. I think there is going to be a movie. Oh, no kidding. Speaking of movies, you guys, any you guys Breaking Bad fans? Did you guys watch the Breaking Bad movie? Yeah, Joe, man, you got to love this weather, dude. It's crazy. What's your go-to biospawn bait and color? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to go probably the Vile Crawl, black and blue, or red bug. What's going on, Dan? JW. C, is tube fishing good in the fall and winter? Yeah, like I've done tube videos in the past, man, and you can make a tube look like pretty much anything. And I got a video I've done probably maybe 3-4 years ago on my top 5 fall baits, and a tube is one of them in white, just because, you know, as you pop a tube, let it fall on slack line, it looks like a dying shad. Tubes are killer in the fall, in the winter, spring, summer. A tube is killer all year round. Again, just by changing color, how you retrieve it, you can make it look like anything you want. So yes, fish some tubes. They are chewing lipless in southern Wisconsin. That's cool, dude. Yeah, I'm about to break out the lipless as well, man. Good way to cover water. I went out at 6 this morning. It was 30. I hear that, David. It sucks, dude. Talking about a problem trying to juggle hunting and fishing. Yeah, I can imagine, dude. No way I could handle two hobbies. Fishing's enough for me. What's going on, Lewis? Guggen Squad line. I have some right there. Haven't used it yet. So we'll see. I'll try it out and let you guys know. I believe I got the mono and the braid. So we'll see how it is. I'll let you guys know. What's going on, Ryan? Remember, guys, hit the thumbs up. We got 57 people on here. Favorite lipless, man, I use a handful of them. I mean, I love the Megabass one. Jackall. Probably the one I use the most, though, is going to be the Red Eye Shad. Do you fish all year long, even though you own a boat? Speaking of bank fishing, I mean, when we thaw, obviously, I can't fish. So, I mean, take that back. When we freeze, I can't fish. So I fish till we freeze. Yep, El Camino, man. Yeah, I'd imagine we have, what are we in, October, November? We've probably still got a good couple months. But the ponds that I fish are pretty clear. Now, the lakes that I fish, you guys know, they're pretty stained to being muddy. So when that water temp's like 50 and dropping, cold, muddy water, dude, with my experience, you can forget it. So I stopped going to the lakes with my boat when the water temp's around that temp. So usually I hit the ponds after that, and I just fish till, like I said, we freeze over. Yeah, man, Jessley finally got out. I kind of expected more out of that show, but or out of the movie, I should say. The show was awesome, but overall, I think the movie was decent. Again, I had really high hopes for it. Ward, I like the Vile Craw, but in Junebug, one of my favorites. Yeah, Junebug, man, it's a good one too. Red bug is killer in dirty and clean water for sure. My first fall fishing season is very frustrating. Dude, just don't go overwhelmed with all the baits out there, man. Pick a couple baits, learn them, catch some fish on them, and then move on. But bass fishing can be very overwhelming with all the different tackle out there. Trying to figure out what you should throw. Just concentrate on a couple things, and it won't be so bad on you. Boat was stored yesterday in Minnesota, back to organizing tackle for next year. That's a sad day, dude. Sad day, man. We do have one person that donated $1, so we'll go and get into the giveaway real fast. We got the Vile Bug. We got 2 packs here of the Plasma Tail. We got some Vile Craws, another pack of Vile Craws, 2 packs of Exo Ribbons, and then we got Rapid Fishing Line Guides, both sizes, and the line clips. So probably over about $55 worth of stuff. Again, if you donate, you're entered in that little giveaway. All right, where are we at here? Upstate Angler went out today. Bite was tough. Water's down to upper 50s already. Dude, that's fast, man. Well, I guess you're up in New York. But trying to think. Week before, it was... 2 weeks before. I think it was 83, 79. I think now we're already 73 just last week. So it is dropping pretty fast. Yeah, I'd imagine if I get out tomorrow, it's definitely going to be, I would think, in the 60s for sure. So, yeah, not cool, man. You ever fish big worms weightless? Big worms, I can't say that I have. Nope. Now, I fished them with like an 1/8 before. I mean, that's not weightless. Just so they got a nice slow fall to them. But I've never fished them weightless. Simon, what's going on, dude? Joining from the UK tonight. It's awesome, dude. Appreciate you tuning in, man. What temp do you start throwing the trap? I'd say probably mid-60s when I start throwing it. And I'll kind of fish that. That kind of takes over for, I guess you could say, I mean, I still try and fish the square bill, you guys know, all year. But when it's down to, I do have a video on this. I believe it was mid-40s. I couldn't get bit to save my life on a swervel. I think I did catch one. But when it gets pretty tough, I start moving off the banks and fanning casting with the trap. So yeah, I'd say probably anywhere from probably now to freeze here, and then again I'll pick up with the lipless come spring again, trying to cover some water, figure out where the fish are at. Guys, get them thumbs up, man. We got 66 people on, 37 thumbs up. I love fishing too, man. 446 pack. Are you seeing my comments? It's the first time I've seen your comment, Greg. I don't believe I missed any. And I do have it on live chat, so all messages are visible. Where we go? Where are we at? So yeah, that's the first one I've seen from you. Tom, appreciate the thumbs up, man. Seeing your comment, Backyard Bassin. From old Doug, checking in. Ice or no ice, Watts can buy lunch like nobody else. Dude, that's true, dude. He can buy one. He can swipe that card, man, like it's nobody's business. Okay, my comments are barely coming through. How many did you leave, dude? That's my first one or second. This is the second one I see now. Chris, ever fished the Berkeley War Pig lipless? I have not. I have not, man. Be right back. I have to play Taxi for the granddaughter. No problem, dude. I'm sure we'll be on for an hour or so. Excuse me, hour or so. We got a Panthers fan in the house. Spencer went out Monday and caught 6 fish. Went out today and caught 10 on the spinnerbait. 1 on a crankbait, dude. It's picking up, man. There's that that little level there, a little temperature range where, man, you can really whack them good, and then it drops a few more degrees. And it's like, where'd all the fish go? So I think we're about to get that good here in my area, but I don't believe it'll last long with the temps coming in. Kind of like when fall first starts, man, it gets pretty tough, that transition. Then, like I said, you can get in the zone there for a little bit, but then it goes away pretty fast here. What Bass Mafia products do you use and where do you buy them? I only have the shallow coffins, and then I have the deep. I believe that's the only things I have from Bass Mafia, and I got them at Tackle Warehouse during like a 20% off sale. They're kind of expensive boxes, so I mean, I really don't buy anything unless I can get it on sale. So usually I wait for Tackle Warehouse to have a pretty good sale, and that's when I pick them up. Ed, appreciate $2, bud. You're entered in the giveaway. White Castle, what is up, man? I could go for some of those right now. You know what, dude? I might have to make a little White Castle run when I get off the stream. I had breakfast this morning, and I haven't ate since then. So White Castle sounds pretty good. 66 this morning. Oh, man, that sucks on that lake. I was going to head there tomorrow. Well, it could be pretty good temp for that lake. 66. Man, that sucks already. But we don't have another good few weeks on that lake, and it'll probably go down to crapper fast. 49,100 subscribers. Dude, you're going to hit 50,000 before the year's up. I don't know, dude. I mean, you would think 900 subs wouldn't be that big a deal, but I've had those months where I only get a few hundred subs. So I only got, I only got 2.5 more months to do it. So it might be down to the wire. I don't know. You know, if it was a good summer month, spring, usually subs are up pretty good. But this time of year, I think guys are watching. Didn't hockey start back up? Baseball's going on. I don't know if anything's going on right now or today, but with a lot of that, I know my views have really dropped off. So I don't know, dude. Could be down to the wire. Okay, Bob says, here's one for you. You show up at a tournament and realize you forgot your poles. Haha. You got $250 to buy a single spinning rod and reel. What would you buy? Spinning rod. I forgot my poles. Spinning rod. So I'm assuming it's going to be finesse all day if I'm going to get a spinning rod. I mean, I guess I could get a heavier power with a faster reaction, throw like reaction baits on it, but I wouldn't. So at a tournament, I would probably get a medium. I'd probably get medium to a medium heavy fast action rod, 7-footer, and I'd be throwing shaky heads all day. It's probably what I would do. Shaky head or the Mojo rig, but I'd probably stick with the shaky head. So yeah, 7-foot, medium to medium heavy. It just really depends what the rod loads at, because I have a medium heavy here that loads at 1/8. So if that would be the case, I would get a medium heavy fast action, and like I said, throw shaky heads all day. Oh, and reel too. Rod and reel. I would probably get. Oh, that's easy. I get the EVX. That's 109, I believe, and then I'd get the SX reel, which is like 129. So that would be about 250. So that's what I would get if we're talking brands. Bobby, what tips would you give to a fishing channel to be successful like yourself? You know, dude, I don't have this YouTube thing figured out, man. I've been doing this for like 8-9 years, something like that, and I'm only at 49,000. Some guys you'll think that I'm doing great. Other guys are gonna be like, "What's this dude doing? Why does he not have more subs?" Because there's guys that can just start out, and get 100,000 subs in no time. It really depends though on your content. I know if I would start doing those challenge videos and all that kind of stuff, I know I'd grow fast. But that ain't me, and I don't believe that's what you guys want to see. Majority of my fan base is older, and I don't believe you guys are into those kind of challenges and all that. And I don't want to do that kind of crap, to be honest with you. That's why a lot of the bigger channels continue to get more and more views, because a lot of their audience is much younger. So, yeah, I would say to be successful, though, to get back to your question, to be successful, be yourself. Because if you try and be somebody that you're not, it's not going to last long. Guys will see right through you. Get a schedule, make the videos that you want to make, and stick to it, But you need to like what you're doing, or you won't stick with it, you know what I'm saying? I've seen so many guys come and go. So you have to like to do this, and you need to make the videos that you want to make. If we try and make videos just to get views again, it will not last. So just be true to yourself, make what you want to make. Good videos, put out some good content, and stick to a schedule. Robert, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway for 46 pack. It's been cold here. We already had first snow, dude. Man, we don't want to hear that, man. Ron, I do appreciate $2, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. You pick out your new boat. Enjoy the videos. I do appreciate you watching, Ron. You're entered in the giveaway. New boat, still up in the air, dude. Again, I don't want to rush it. I think it's going to be between the new tracker, probably the low Stinger 188, and maybe a Triton. I'm leaning towards the tracker. It just really depends on that horsepower, on what's the lowest I can put on the boat. I know the Stinger, they recommend a 75 to like a 115, I think. So I'd have to drop down to a 50. I'm not really sure how it would handle. I think it handles like 30 gallons of gas. I never run really more than like 10 gallons of gas on my boat, so I would be cutting down a lot of weight there if I never run a full tank. So I don't know. I'm still waiting to get info on the boats, and we'll just go from there. I'll keep you guys updated, but hopefully I got something here soon. Beards and Bows, what's up, dude? Daniel, what's going on, dude? Did you catch Backyard's live stream from Missouri? Did he have a streaker at the end or what? Streaker. I don't know what that is, dude. But I think by the time I clicked on his stream, I think it was already over. I'm not sure if he had good signal and what the deal was there. I think it only lasted like 5 minutes. If that's the one you're talking about. Good evening, Backyard Bass. I'm looking forward to hanging out on your live stream tomorrow. Very cool. So I went yesterday, 3 2-pounders and 5.5. There you go, man. 5.5 is good fish. Enrique, I've already started saving money for the Black Friday sales on Tackle Warehouse. You and me both, dude. So I'm thinking about getting the SLX DC. I might pick that one up. Then, of course, some newer tackle that came out. But that might be the reel that I pick up. What else? So, and I might get the, I can't think of the name of it now, the green 13 fishing reel. I might pick that one up as well. There'll be a couple of reels that I can review next season. I still have I already got the Pro TI. That review's already done. The Corrado DC, that review's already done. I need to review I want to review the Okuma SX still, the Fuego. What else was I going to review? Oh, and I guess it's the SLX. Probably those three I still need to review this year. Andy, going to catch some walleyes tomorrow, Clear Lake, Iowa. That's cool, dude. Good eating, man. Doug, appreciate the $5, bud. You're entered in the giveaway. Just shared the live stream to a couple of Facebook fishing groups. Hope you get a few more views and or subscribers. You're awesome, dude. Do appreciate that, man. And we got 90 people on, 91 people on, and 49 thumbs up. If you guys could bump that up, that would be fantastic. RJ, appreciate the buck, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Go over it real fast here. We do have, I think, 7 packs of Biospawn here. The new XO ribbons, 2 packs of the Vile Craws, 2 packs of the Plasma Tails. We do got a pack of the Vile Bug. Both sizes of line clips and a line guide. About a $55 value there. If you donate, you're entered. You guys are awesome. What's going on, RJ? How's it down south, man? Staying warm? All right, Bob. Enrique, have you ever tried the organized fishing modular utility racks for 3,600 and 3,700 size boxes? Organized fishing modular. I don't think I have, dude. Have not. I just use those. You guys can see those or not. Let me turn it here. Those green bags right there. They're just Bass Pro Shops. I don't know if they're called like tote bags or something like that. And you can get them for 3,700 series boxes and 36. That's kind of what I store mine in. But I have not used really anything else to store those, so I'm assuming I have not tried the one you're talking about. Aaron's in the house. What's going on, dude? Beach and Barbecue, what's up? Jay Bass, I appreciate the $5, bud. You're entered in the giveaway. Bullet Bass Boat Toll Performance. Bullet Bass Boat. I'm not sure I've even heard of that. Bullet, you talking about the, don't they call like the, bass cats? Do they call those bullets? I've heard of that name before. We had our first frost advisory in Missouri this week. About dang time. I don't know, dude. I ain't looking forward to it, man. Comments on your channel. I truly appreciate your channel. Used to fish years ago. Really enjoyed getting back into it this year. Awesome, dude. Man, stay at it, Andrew, dude. Just catch some big fish, man. Or catch any fish. You know, it don't even matter, dude. Fish, have some fun. Keep your mind off things, you know. I'm glad you got back into it. Fishing really is a great pastime, and it's a lot of fun too. The Bass Amateur, what's going on, Chris? Haven't seen you in a while, dude. Hope all's well. No, I don't winterize my boat, Ryan. It stays pretty warm in my garage, so I'm good there, dude. That's why I watch your videos, because you stay true to yourself. Appreciate it, Chris. Gary, appreciate the buck, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. And my wife just saw your backdrop and says that you need to organize my tackle closet. Yeah. I tell you what, it looks organized from what you can see right here. But if I would show the floor, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 boxes of tackle that I haven't even put away. Life jackets, banners. I'm not even going to show you guys the floor. So it kind of looks organized from what you can see, but it's not. Enrique, dude, get the Steez SD. It's pricey, but you'll love it. Oh, dude, no doubt I'll love it, man. But I'm not sure I want to spend, $500 on a reel. I think, 2 range, 250, I think it's pretty good. Or I guess I ain't saying pretty good. Of course, I'd like to get them cheaper than that, but that's about where I'd like to be. 500, that's pretty pricey. Again, I'm sure the reel is fantastic. I'd love to try one. I'd love to own one, but not sure I want to spend that much on one reel. Scott, what bags do you have over your shoulder back with the red zipper wrapped in plastic? Oh, those are coolers. Those are a couple coolers from Ego. And that is actually their tackle bag right there as well. Ego, if you guys maybe seen my net review or seen the net that I use out on the boat, it's an Ego net. They see me promoting their net and all that. So, again, they sent me some other products to play around with. So I'm sure next year we'll try out the tackle bag and the coolers. I'll let you guys know how they are, and we'll go from there. I'm in Tennessee and it's cold, very, very cold, dude. I woke up this morning and wondering where the snow was. That cold already, dude? Man. Dan, I appreciate $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Getting what we call cool down here, about 65 to 70 degrees in the morning and 80 to 90 during the day. Oh, you poor guy, man. I don't know how you deal with that. You poor, poor guy. Is Watts back from his baby shower yet? I don't know. You know what? Did he have a shower today? I don't even know what's going on with him. And he's on vacation weekly, and he's always doing something. So I'm not really sure what he's up to. I hope to head out fishing one more time before it snows here in Indiana. Doug, what's your temps right now, dude? Oh, Richie, swim bait bite picks up when the temps drop. The Table Rock Lake water temp was in the 80s into October, hence my excitement for the cooler weather. 80s, wow. Man, that's pretty crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm sure you're ready for a little bit of cool down there. Chris Wire to Fish put out a comparison video on the Z-Man Chatters. Check it out. The jackhammer does hunt underwater. Video is pretty good. Oh, you know what? I think I did see that, dude. I think there was like 7 different chatterbaits. I think they all work for a Z-Man, and I did watch that for that reason. And that's kind of what I was saying. I think the main difference with the jackhammer is that it does hunt. Again, you guys know I was worried about it being speed sensitive, but it does seem like it hunts, and I'm not the first person that has noticed that. You guys are noticing that as well. And a lot of guys are saying the startup speed is almost instantly with the jackhammer, and I guess I didn't say anything about that, or it really didn't even hit me that it starts up so fast, because I use Picasso stuff a lot, and they start up really fast as well. So that feature really didn't stand out to me, again, just because the Picasso stuff starts out really fast as well, which I believe, too, their new Shock Blade Pro was just released. So I'll be picking some of those up. Hopefully in the next week or so, we'll play around with those as well. But I believe that's kind of Picasso's answer to the jackhammer. That being said, though, like I said, the Tungsten Knocker, the regular Shock Blade, I mean, I like those just as much as the jackhammers, if not more. So, Bass Amateur, I've been real busy remodeling the new house for the last 12 months. I'm pretty much done, and so now I can get back to fishing more than once a week. Are you down south now, dude? You still got warm weather? I know, I thought you were down in Florida. It's cool, though, that you're getting the old honeydews done. RJ, the only reason I still watch your channel is because you don't do what all the other YouTubers do. Everyone else, I stopped watching. Their content is just a bunch of crap. No meaning or point to it. Yeah, I mean, those guys want to grow, and I get it. And really, the only way to do that is pump out more and more videos. So, I mean, those guys have no choice but to do those day in the life videos, because, I mean, like, I struggle to come up with 2 videos a week. Because, I mean, there's only so many tips I can give you guys. If the fishing is not doing that great, again, sometimes I don't even have a fishing video. So, it just depends how the fish are. If I'm going to have a fishing video, again, I can look them up so many tips. I'm sure you guys only want to see so many unboxings. Again, I got a dozen unboxings I could do right now, but I don't want to flood the channel with that either, because I think some people take those the wrong way. You know, when I do an unboxing, I'm excited about tackle. I like to show you guys the tackle. Maybe you haven't seen a certain color or new bait and you find a new lure. That's why I like to do those, and that's why I like to watch them. Some guys think you're just trying to show off when you do unboxings. So again, I don't like to flood the channel because I don't like to put that out there if guys don't want to see it. But yeah, I hear you, RJ. I mean, a lot of the content these days are just, you know, whatever. But I mean, that's kind of what those guys have to do. And I guess if you're into that type of thing, I mean, I guess that those videos attract a certain type of audience. It doesn't attract, obviously, you know, me or you. Obviously, we don't want to see that kind of stuff. But I mean, that's what those guys have to do to get out daily videos. If I were going to become a full-time YouTuber and do daily videos, or at least 3-4 times a week, there's no way I could do it in the area that I'm in, just because for where I could travel to fish more, I guess, locally, the fishing is just not that great. There's no way I could bank on fishing videos. And to be honest, man, if you look at my fishing videos, I mean, I like making them and all that, but I'm not sure you guys like them, because they don't get the views that a simple unboxing or maybe a tip or something like that gets. I'm not sure even what's going on with my last 2 uploads. Like, they both bombed, and one of them was a really good tip on tuning a buzzbait, and the other one was part 2 of my fishing video, and both of those videos bombed. So if you guys haven't seen those, do me a solid, go over there, watch them, share them, give them a thumbs up, something. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened last week. Maybe notifications didn't go out. If you guys haven't hit that bell yet, hit the bell. That way you get notified when I pump out a new video. But yeah. Anyways, I think I got off topic there. But I do appreciate you still watching, RJ. That's awesome, dude. See, hey, Greg, I forgot to ask you, dude, how did the tournament go down there? Gary, I was looking at the special FX shock blades. Have you used those? Do they work any better than a regular skirt? Oh, you're talking about the feathered. Yeah, I use those, and I usually use them in colder water. I just feel they look a little more natural compared to the skirts. So yeah, I'll start using those here really soon, and then come spring, I'll start out with those as well. Upstate, what cold weather gear do you wear as these temps are getting cooler? My main gear is Bass Pro Shops Pro Qual, or not? Yeah, is it Pro Qualifier? No, it's the 100 mile per hour gear, and I got bibs and a jacket, and then I also have the zip out liner that goes inside the 100 mile per hour jacket. And again, if I don't need both layers, I just unzip it and wear the one, which I do that pretty often. But that's the main gear that I use. And I just wear, like, you know, what do you call them? Like long johns or whatever, just Under Armour, long sleeve shirt, bottoms. And as far as bottoms go, I just wear the long bottoms, the Under Armour long bottoms, and then my bibs. That's all I wear as far as bottoms go. And then again, I'll just wear the top, throw a hood on, and throw the jacket on, and that pretty much does it. Some gloves, and I'm pretty much good to go. So we got about 100 people on here, which is awesome. 72 thumbs up. If you guys keep bumping up that number, that would be awesome. For lighter, or I guess I say for warmer temps where you still need something but nothing too heavy, I use the Gill pilot suit. So which I'll start wearing that here, you know, probably next time out. And like I said, as it gets colder, I'll put on the 100 mile per hour stuff. Let's see here. Catching bass with every cast. Where do you get your TJD1 tackle webs and boat carpet decals? You know what? Do I still have that? Give me 1 second. I thought I still had the around here somewhere. Hold on. Where's that at? Where it went. I do have one of those tackle webs somewhere that actually has my logo on it. The ones on my boat, they don't have my logo on it, but he did make me one special. It's around here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Anyways, I do have one with my logo on it, and that just came from Tackle Webs. And then as far as the decals go, these are done from Vinyl Images. I think I got a sticker in here. Yeah, Vinyl Images. Their phone number, 636-305-WRAP. But yeah, they're the ones that do my carpet decals. JSK, what's up? It snowed in northern Iowa yesterday. Dude, that sucks, man. It'll be here before you know it, man. I remember when we got our Christmas tree last year, I think it was the 23rd of November. And man, it was really, really cold that day. So it's only like a month away. So it ain't going to be long, dude. It'll be here before you know it. Let's see here. The Bass Amateur, I'm eyeballing a nice tracker. I may put the hammer. I'll pull the hammer. I'll send you a pic. That's cool, dude. What year are you looking at, dude? I lost a massive bass yesterday in a small creek, dude. It always sucks to lose one, man. But you know it's there. Go back and get it. Spencer picked up a Dobbin Sierra 734C for $100. Couldn't pass it up. Yeah, that is a pretty good deal, man. What are those, around $180 or something like that? JSK, dude, we all love the chatterbait, man. David, in your opinion, is the Corrado DC worth buying? Absolutely, dude. I mean, I got a review on it. And make sure you guys watch the entire review, because at the end, after I'm done talking, you guys might think I'm going to end the video. Then I do a bunch of skipping with it, dude. I tell you, if you have a problem skipping, you need to buy that reel. It makes skipping like effortless. I mean, It's an awesome reel. It casts really, really far. I mean, it's a Shimano, dude. It feels solid. It's an awesome reel. I got really nothing negative to say about the reel other than it's not all that comfortable for me in hand. If you get over that, dude, buy it up. It truly is. It's an amazing reel. That's why, again, I want to get the SLX DC, kind of compare the two. But that braking system's pretty awesome. And you almost have to like force yourself to backlash skipping with it. Even skipping, I mean, it's hard to backlash. And I think I had a fluke on there. And I even had an 1/8 ounce weight, belly weighted fluke skipping that. And I was using a Strike King. What are they called? I don't know. They're heavier. You know, they got a lot of salt in them. So you don't even need any weight in them. And I had an 1/8 ounce in there just because I was throwing a fluke that day. And I went it down a little bit deeper. But if I would have had that fluke weightless, I could have skipped it even better. But again, I had a little bit heavier weight on there. But again, it really is an amazing reel. If you got the money, dude, pick it up, man. So you'll dig it for sure. But I'll have that. I'm trying to think what video. I got like 5 or 6 videos already made. I'm trying to think when that video will come out. I'm going to say that video will be out in 2 weeks. So keep a lookout for it. I think I'll go ahead and put out, I'll do another reel review. I already got it made. That'll probably be Tuesday's video. And then Thursday might be an MTV Slam. So keep a lookout for both of those videos. And guys, like I said, when a video comes out, man, you know, we got 95 people on here, man. When a video comes out, if you guys could all like it, you know, leave a comment. I mean, YouTube really favors the interaction with us. The more comments it gets, the better off it gets getting shared, things like that. If you guys could share it on Facebook, help me reach my goal, 50,000 subs. We're about 900 subs away. I know we can do it together. I need your guys' help. Like I said, though, comments, thumbs up, all that really helps push the videos. Let's see here. I picked up some Bomber Square A's, used one today. Fire Tiger, really liked it. Nothing caught, but the weather was crazy clear. Stupid bass or not biting. If it's crazy clear, yeah, Fire Tiger would probably not be a great choice. So that could be one of the reasons you didn't get bit. But overall, dude, it is a killer crank. I mean, all the big bass that I've caught all come on that bait. So, I mean, it's killer crank. Yeah, moved to Georgia. The weather just started turning. Thank God the heat sucked. Yeah, dude, cold sucks here too, man. It ain't cold yet, though. It's getting there. It's hard to make a lot of videos while you're in school. Dude, it's hard to make a lot of videos when you have a family, full-time job, 2 kids. I feel you, dude. I feel you, man. Yes, I definitely need to order my Picasso Shock Blade Pros. Been looking forward to trying them out. Yeah, dude, they look pretty killer. I mean, anything Aaron Martin's, you know, he's probably just as OCD as I am. I mean, anything he puts his hands to, dude, it's going to be awesome. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying those out. Been bouncing from 40s or 50s early morning. Lucky to get up into the 60s or 70s during the day. Well, Doug, that's probably about where we're at, dude. I think our highs have been around 60s, 70s. And again, some of our lows are in the 30s. And, but yeah, we're probably close. I think you still got some time before you get hit with snow. Upstate, I love tackle, like seeing the unboxing, seeing the products not in a pic online. Yeah, dude, it's hard to tell, especially colors online. So if I'm trying to search up a bait, buy a new bait, that's what I'll do, dude. I'll type it in on YouTube, look for unboxing videos, and see if I can see that color a little bit better in person versus online. Because I've ordered quite a few baits just off pictures, like on Tackle Warehouse, and I get them. I'm like, what is this? You don't even look anything like the picture online. So I hear that, dude. Yeah, some guys just take those videos the wrong way, so I don't want to put too many of them out. See ya, man. Good night. I got to go get those thumbs up. All right, Daniel. Appreciate it, buddy. Mad Matt in the house. That's another guy, man. Go over support Mad Matt. Give him a thumbs up, sub, all that good stuff. Mad Matt, appreciate the buck, buddy. You're interested in the giveaway. Just go over it one more time. We got 7 packs of Bio Spawn for you guys. Bio Craws, Exo Ribbons, Plasma Tails, Bio Bugs, 7 packs. And then we got line guides and line clips for you guys. About a $55 value or so. If you guys donate, you're entered in that giveaway. Congrats on doing videos with Hank Bass Geek. Yeah, Bass Geek, man, he's a good dude. That's another thing. If you guys could go support Bass Geek and Debo, we're going to be working together. The first video is already out on Bass Geek's channel. And I'm not sure if the next video will be on my channel next or Debo's. But yeah, we're just going to continue working together. So again, make sure you guys support those guys as well. What's going on, Bill? No, I didn't see either one of those videos till days later. So maybe notifications didn't go out. But yeah, both of those videos bombed. I mean, I thought they would have done great, especially that buzzbait tip. But go figure, man. Have you heard of the Monster Bass Box? I'm a diehard MTB guy. Just curious on your opinion or some of the similar boxes. Okay, you guys know I'm with MTB, but again, I don't mind commenting on another subscription box, whatever. My opinion on that. I believe those boxes are much more than like an LTB box or MTB box. If you're going to spend that amount of money, I personally would just go shopping, go to Tackle Warehouse, something like that. And another thing, I mean, you just have to watch what these companies say. You know, like the owner now, I think he used to own LTB, and he's talking about, you know, there's not going to be any doubles in our boxes. There's not going to be any like in-house brands and all that. Mike Watts, I think he's already been complaining to the guy because the last few boxes he's gotten all doubles. And like I said, there's house brands in those boxes like Monster Bass, swim baits, and all that. So he's doing the same things that he said he wouldn't do with LTB, and he's doing it now with this. So, I mean, take it how you want. But again, guys say, oh, you get more baits in the Monster Bass box than you get with MTB. But you're paying twice as much for it. So I would hope you would get more baits in the box. Again, I'm not downing the company. I'm not one of those guys that I'm with somebody, so I down something else. I'm just looking at the facts. You're going to get, obviously, more baits if you're paying more. You should get more. But again, he's saying that there wouldn't be many doubles and you wouldn't get any in-house brands. And that's what I'm seeing. So again, do whatever. That's kind of my opinion on it. But if you were to get, like, you know, I don't know, all Strike King stuff, everything that you wanted for 30, 40 bucks, whatever it is, obviously it's worth it. But again, if you're going to spend that kind of money, I would just go to Tackle Warehouse. My opinion, really the best thing going is Karl's. If you don't like the mystery idea, you know, join Karl's Club, the free 30-day trial, 20-30% off everything on the site. And if you guys really pay attention and look at that site, they're getting so much stuff on there now. I mean, it truly is a killer deal to be part of Karl's Club. Like I said, 30-day trial, link down in the description. Try it for free. If you don't like it, cancel. But I don't know what you wouldn't like about it, because probably majority of the baits you're already buying, they're now carrying, so might as well save the money on it. But yeah, in my mind, that's really the best thing going. Where do you go to generally find the bass during the fall transition? It really depends on the lakes. As soon as the transition starts, it's tough fishing, dude. I don't know if the fish are confused or really what's going on. But I fish pretty stained and muddy water. So in my mind, I don't think any of those fish are ever deep. You know, if you're fishing deep, clear water, those fish are going to be deep, and they're going to transition to shallower water, obviously, during the fall. I'm not really sure on the lakes that I fish if there really is even a transition like that from deep to shallow. There could be. I just don't believe with the visibility there's going to be deep fish. That being said, there's always that period where fishing is really, really tough. And I'm not sure if it's just because the shad moving around, confusing the fish, or whatever the case may be. Definitely the shad go deep, because I don't see shad all year. And now the lakes or the shallows are just flooded with them. So they definitely go deep. But as far as the bass going deep, I just really don't know, just because, again, visibility is really low. So I think it just really depends where you fish and the water clarity that you fish. But I stay shallow pretty much all year just because of the water clarity. What's going on, Jeff? Appreciate the $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Better late than ever, man. Appreciate you tuning in. We got 100 people on here still. 94 thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Greg will explain the tournament tomorrow night on the live stream. There's a lot of things that went on. All right, dude. I think on the buzzbait video, I didn't get notification for that video. I do have the bell for notifications button on. All right, man. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. I mean, that was a great video. Great tip. I know a lot of guys, if you guys haven't seen that video, a lot of guys will tell you to put that buzzbait on your antenna and drive down the road for miles and all that. You know, with my tip, you can get that squeak out of that buzzbait instantly. And it's much better than driving down the road and possibly losing your blade, because a couple guys had made comments about that. They did that on the way to the lake. The blade had broke off or flew off, something like that. Anyways, if you haven't seen those videos, Becca, if you're watching this, link my last 2 videos in the comments, and you guys can check those out. But yeah, both of them bombed for whatever reason. What's going on, Alex? I'm young and like your channel, bro. Not all of us are old. You do you. All right, dude. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying majority of my, if you look at my analytics, majority of my following are older people. So, yeah, I appreciate you young folks too, dude. No problem, Jeff. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Did you guys talk about? No, we didn't talk about the FLW, MFL, MLF yet. I just figured majority of you guys seen all the videos that are flooding YouTube with that. I mean, I never really look into that kind of stuff. I mean, once all the big guns moved over to MLF, I really haven't watched much of bass fishing, just because I like the original format with bass and all that. And all the guys that I like to watch are no longer in that format. So I don't even really know who's even left on the Bass League, you know. But just kind of, again, I didn't read any articles. I watched a little bit on videos, and I thought it's almost like there's going to be like a minor league, which I'm not really for sure how some of the pros are going to take that. And I thought it's going to be like a 6 or 7 day tournament, which, if that's the case, my thought on that would be, is there even enough fish, you know, for that kind of tournament to even hold up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought they said the first few days, maybe they'll weigh them in, and the last few days they can do like the MLF type deal. But I mean, if you're on a few spots, I mean, sometimes those fish don't hold up for a few days. I'm not really sure if they're going to hold up for 6, 7 days. So I don't know. Again, I didn't look too much into it. I just watched clips here and there. But again, I'm just not into the whole MLF deal yet. I'm sure eventually it'll grow on me when there's just nothing else to watch. But yeah, I just wish that Van Dam and all those guys would just go back to bass, and I'd be good. So, but yeah, we didn't talk about it, so that's kind of my take on it. Again, I never hurry up and get all the info and try and make a video like these other dudes. Maybe I should, but it's just not my thing. What's going on, Brian? This new phone is getting cool. Drove with the granddaughter about 6 miles there and back. Never lost feet. Okay, cool, dude. Appreciate you still tuning in, Tom. That's awesome. Victor, how cold does it get where you are? My brother-in-law lives in Iowa and it gets cold. I mean, it'll freeze here. So, yeah, maybe another couple months or so, the water will get hard. So, yeah, we'll freeze. We've had some days that I can remember single digits and things like that, but it doesn't get like cold, but it gets cold, you know. How big of a difference is there between a mod action and a mod fast action? I guess you could say, do I have any rods here to show you that real fast? Okay, a mod fast would be, I mean, if you take the difference from, I guess you could split it. If you got a moderate rod, then a mod fast rod, probably the difference in between those two will kind of be the difference, if you kind of understand what I'm saying there. It's, how do I say that? I mean, the mod obviously is going to be much slower. I really need like a reference to be able to show you this. But I mean, a mod fast, obviously, it's not going to be a mod. It's not going to be a fast. It's going to be right there in the middle. So, I mean, you'll notice it. I mean, if I'm going to crank, I'd rather crank with a full moderate action versus a mod fast, just because obviously the mod fast is a little bit stiffer than a mod action rod. But I guess it depends what you're going to do with it. I mean, in a pinch, you can still use one that's a little bit faster. But again, I prefer the slower rod if I'm going to toss crankbaits. But you will notice the difference in the two. A tackle web was in the clear bin behind you in the tackle room tour video, I think. Clear bin behind me. Clear bin behind me. Oh, was it in here? Gosh, that's like full. If you guys can see that, it's like full of lures. It's in here. Booyah. That's what I would do. I'd make this video on unboxing. I think it's just loaded with lures. I don't know what I do with that, though. It's got to be around here somewhere. You know what? It could be behind that wall there, and I don't want to actually just walk out of the stream. But I got out to fish a little after the NASCAR race, got rained out, caught one nice bass on a worm. I'll take it for sure, dude. One's better than none, man. What's going on, Michael Green? Do you use a swivel when throwing your fluke, or if so, what size swivel do you use? I don't. But if I were going to, I would use those Spro. What are they called? Spro. I think it's called Spro Power Swivel. And you can get away with a really, really small swivel. It's got a lot of power to it. That's kind of the point of those swivels. You get a lot of power in a small package. So look at those, the Spro Power Swivels. So you can even get like a really, really small one. You're going to think to yourself, man, that thing's going to break. But they're just really strong compared to, for their size. Jason, what kind of soft plastic swim bait do you use in clear water? I don't fish clear water, but I mean, swim baits, I mean, Exo Swims, the Mega Bass ones I use, the Rhythm Waves, Kitex. Just look for a natural color. Love the show. Look forward to Sunday nights. Keep it up. Keep it going, man. All right, Gary. Appreciate it, buddy. Michael Green, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're into the giveaway. I like the unboxing videos, too. Everyone smash the like button on this video. We got 101 likes. 96 people still on. That's awesome. Appreciate it, Matt. Just got in from the lake. 4 bass, 3 on an Ed rig, and 1 on tequila shad worm. About 2 pounds each. That's cool, dude. Can't beat that, man. Doug, appreciate it, buddy. I'm sure the other guys do as well. Enrico, all right, dude. Take care, brother. I'll see you next week. What line are you using for your jerkbait setup? I usually stick with mono, anywhere from 10 to 12 pound test, just because I'll use that same combo for top water. What's going on, Brian? When are you going to fish with Gene again? It'd have to be whenever he came down this way. I don't have the time to travel up to him, so we'll see. Hello, everyone. I just came back from learning how to use a Flight Master watch. My Lord, math is beautiful. That's cool, dude. Can I see those BPS tackle storage? Look for them at BPS 4, but they never have them. There it is there. Just all this is a tote. I believe it holds, what do we have in here? 5. It probably holds maybe 7, 3,700 boxes. I just like going to the store. It's cool. The deals, always. Love how you replied so fast when I had questions. Keep up the awesome videos, my friend. Love the content. No problem, dude. That's what I'm here for, man. What's that under the plastic behind you? Under the plastic. What's that under the plastic behind you? Under the plastic. I don't know, dude. Under the plastic. I don't know. Where are we at? What's under the plastic? Under the table? Or are you talking about this? This is the big sack, the big money bag from Calco Fishing. If that's not what you're talking about, let me know. What setup would you throw a jerkbait on? I got a couple different ones. I mean, I do have one with a moderate action rod, or moderate action tip, but I'll also use one that's got a mod fast or even a faster action. But it just really depends how fast I'm wanting to move the bait. You guys know I tend to fish too fast the way it is. So if I'm wanting to, if I feel I'm going to, put it this way, if I feel I'm going to work the bait too fast, I like that slower action because, for one, the slower action obviously is much better with treble hooks compared to a faster action rod. It'll keep them pinned, allows them to get the bait a little bit better. But when you're jerking a jerk bait with a softer action rod, you're not actually moving the bait as much as you think you are, just because that rod is absorbing a lot of that. So if you do have an issue of working the baits too fast, go to a really slow rod, and that'll kind of help out with that. But I usually use like a 7-speed reel, 10 to 12 pound test. Usually mono, again, just because that's a rod that I'll use for top water as well. And then I believe the rods I use, I think one's a 6.8, one's a 6.9, like a shorter rod. Same deal for top water, just because you're working that in a downward motion. If it's too long, you're going to end up smacking your boat, smacking the water, even if you're bank fishing, things like that. So I do like a shorter rod. But again, something with a little softer tip. But for me, again, I don't mind a real soft tip with a jerkbait. That way I'm not overworking the bait, just because I tend to work those too fast. And usually when I throw a jerkbait, it's going to be, later fall, early spring, maybe when the fish aren't quite as active. And most likely I'm jerking it way too fast. And that slower action kind of helps slow me down a little bit. Don't forget to check out the live stream tomorrow night. I'm headed to bed. Been a long week. All right, dude. Take care, brother. I see Googans fishing line behind you. You have a chance to try it out yet. I imagine it's some junk that some company paid them to slap their name on. Then again, maybe it's just hating. I don't know, dude. I haven't used it yet, but I thought it was from Japan. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I read that somewhere. This is well-known Japanese manufacturers. I don't know anything really coming from Japan fishing related that's junk. So I'd imagine the line's good. I have not spooled it up yet, but I would imagine it's good. You got to think. I know a lot of guys dog those guys for whatever reason. But I really doubt. No different than the baits. We go over this all the time. A lot of you guys don't like the Googans, and I get it. But those baits, the soft plastics, they're basically striking baits. So what I'm getting at is, I don't believe the Googans are going to put their name on anything that's going to hurt their reputation. So if the line really is junk, I don't believe, for one, they're going to use it, because they do fish a lot. They're not going to use junk, and I don't think they're going to put their name on junk and hurt the rep. So again, I would just kind of overlook the brand. If you guys don't like the Googans, just overlook the brand and just try it out. Again, just because, like I said, the soft plastics, those are basically striking baits. They got the patent from them. That's what those are pretty much. So it's kind of my thought on it. You seen the videos? Okay, cool. Appreciate it, Sharp Edge. If you ever get to go full time, what lake would you be looking forward to fishing the most? Probably like... That's a good question. Probably like, be honest, one's kind of close to me. It's only like 4 hours away. I've been on the lake before, but haven't actually fished it. That'd be Table Rock. Just something that I could go there and actually spend the week. That would be awesome to do something like that. If we're talking big lake, probably like Lake Fork or something like that, Maybe head to Minnesota. I don't know. It'd be somewhere cool, though. It wouldn't be here in Illinois. I went fishing yesterday and live in Northeast Ohio. I was freezing yesterday. What would you recommend with bank fishing? What are your tips, dude? And are you bank fishing? Are you in a pond? Are you on a big lake and just fishing from the bank? Ed, I appreciate your honest opinion on the subscription box thing. I heard the same about Monster Bass that you were saying. I still get MTB. It has a great price point. For sure, dude, yeah. Yeah, with MTB, even LTB, again, I haven't seen what's in the LTB boxes in a while. I'd imagine they're probably the same price point as NTB. But with that type of deal, if you're going to invest $15 or $25 if you get the Pro Box, I think it's worth the chance that you might get something cool. Just because, I still get excited to open them up, see what's in there. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But still, it's just the excitement to see what could be in there. And I found some of my favorite lures in those boxes. So it's definitely worth a shot if you haven't tried it out yet. Again, you guys can use my code TJ81 to get your first box for as little as $5. If you guys want to try it out for the first time, definitely check it out. But again, I'm not trying to make you guys go MTB. Do what you want to do. And that was just my thought on the Monster Bass. If you are going to pay that kind of money, might as well just go shopping. So, well, Josh, when I'm buying tackle, I try to shop at my local tackle shops. We have a really killer one here. I'm in there enough that they give me discounts. That's cool, dude. It's cool that they're hooking you up. Your videos would have not bombed if you would have had Becca in a bikini dancing. Dude, I thought about that, you know. I told her, why don't you do some thumbnails for me in a bikini, but you know, no, I wouldn't do that to her. I'm not one of them dudes. Looks like somebody got put on the naughty list. How to tune a buzzbait, very cool. If my local tackle shop doesn't have something, I'll order for Tackle Warehouse. I found with the mystery tackle boxes, I wasn't using very much stuff out of them. Yeah, from time to time, I mean, you're going to get stuff that you're not going to like. Maybe the color's wrong or you just wouldn't use it. I mean, that happens. MLF sucks. Yeah, dude, I don't comment much on Facebook, dude, but trust me, I see all your comments that you make on things. So yeah, I know you don't like it. Dinkfest and all that, right? She smacked the troll. Good job, babe. The Racing Mason, appreciate the buck, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Still got 102 people on, 108 thumbs up. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up yet, definitely do that. I really appreciate that. Ismail, honestly, I don't care about pro bass fishermen. I just go and fish and watch fishing YouTubers. That's cool, dude. Yeah, it's not for everyone, you know. 3 days, best 5 weigh-ins, then second 3 days, switch to MLF format. Don't know how well that will be liked by the pros. Yeah, I wouldn't think so either, dude. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for it. Hook and sinker is fast with the trolls. Good deal. Thanks, babe. I'm gonna give you a raise. Sensei, what's going on, dude? Pretty good day. Hopefully you're doing pretty good as well. I guess you're on here, so you're not playing video games with my son. Do appreciate you tuning in. Can you use a heavy action rod for, okay, that right there is what's wrong. And I wish a lot of YouTubers would correct themselves, because a lot of people say that. I'll just use a medium action rod. Use a medium heavy action rod. Okay, heavy is the power. You know, medium heavy, heavy, extra heavy, that's the power. Action is the tip. So if somebody just says heavy action, that really doesn't tell you anything, because with a heavy rod, you can have, you know, a fast action, you can have an extra fast action, you can have a moderate fast. So you can have many different actions with each power. So to answer your question, with like a heavy fast action rod, I personally would not use that for everything. I wouldn't use it at all for any type of treble hook baits, because that rod would be way too stiff. Now, I do have a few heavy power rods that have a slower tip that I like for moving baits. I've used them from time to time for chatterbaits. I mainly use them for like swim jigs, buzz frogs, my regular frogs, you know, things like that, Texas rig jigs. When I want a little bit of give, you know, I do like that rod. But really a heavy power rod, probably really no matter the action, I would not use that rod for everything. Probably a good all-around rod would be a medium heavy fast action. And it's not ideal for cranking, but if you had to crank with it, you totally could. Maybe leave your drag just a little bit looser. But other than that, a medium heavy fast action rod is great for everything within its capabilities. You have to look at the specs on the rod. You're not going to go, you know, launch a 2-ounce weight with a medium heavy just because it's probably rated at 3/4 or an ounce. So you do need to stay within the specs on the rod. But I would say the most versatile rod would be a medium heavy fast action. I need to do a video. So the guy earlier asking about the difference from a moderate fast to a moderate. I need to do a video and actually show all the bends so you guys actually understand what that is. You know, an extra fast is going to be very responsive. It's going to be very stiff. And obviously, once you get to moderate, it's going to have a whole lot of bow in the tip. And as you move up, you'll get less bow. So again, I probably should do a video actually showing that. But yeah, the slower the rod is going to be more of a moderate, and then the faster the rod is going to be, like I said, your extra fast action, which is a stiffer tip. Now where we at? If cranking in weeds, I like mod fast a little better because you can rip the crankbait through the weeds better. If cranking in weeds, I like a mod fast. See, for me personally, again, I'm not saying you're wrong. You know, don't get that. Me personally, I like a little bit faster rod if I'm going to be ripping out of grass. That way I got a little more tip to, really, I guess a little less tip, I should say, to pop it out. I just feel you can pop it out easier with a faster action versus slower action. Because on your pull, if your rod is too soft, majority of your power is going to the bend of that rod, and you're not really actually jerking it out like you would with a faster action. But again, if mod fast is working for you, fantastic. Again, I just prefer, if I'm around grass, I know if that's a technique that I'm going to be doing, I'll make sure I have a little bit faster tip for that for me. Oh my God, that drawer is two of my paychecks too. Yeah, that drawer is loaded, and then the bottom drawer is stocked full with black shad swim baits. Now this, it's all in here. There you go. That should have been my thumbnail. There's some baits in there. It's loaded. Warrigal buzz baits, pad crashers, Sammy 115s, Arashi vibes. What's this one? Pompadour Junior. You name it, man. It's in here. Sprinker frogs. Too much stuff. What's this one? Mullix. I haven't used that one yet. I haven't used other stuff yet. A lot of that stuff is doubles and triples and stuff. I keep one or two in the boat and keep the rest in there. Let's see here. I can probably put down a mortgage with all that tackle. Do you like any custom painted lures? I guess probably the ones that I get from Trey from time to time, or even Jekyll. Baits, but there's a link down in the description of her as well. She does some pretty killer work. But I mean, I guess I don't really go out and order too many. I mean, I fish pretty stained in muddy water. So I mean, you know, like a chartreuse blackback, gizzard shad, red craw. I mean, those three colors for me, if a bait offers those three colors, I'm pretty much good. I don't really see any reason to get custom painted. I think that would come into play more if you're in clear water where the detail really matters. The lakes that I'm fishing, they're just barely getting a glimpse of it, and that's pretty much about it. So I don't really think detail is that important in muddy water. Look out, someone's behind you. Don't be freaking me out, dude. Do you think it's possible to have a good day of bass fishing, casting only? Oh, worm, dude? Yeah, dude. If anything's gonna get bit, man, the Cinco, ribbon tail worm, something like that, dude, you can get bit all day long, man. For sure. Wade Weems Fishing, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're into the giveaway. Most YouTubers have no idea how much time and energy goes into putting out these videos. Thanks for great content. Dude, I appreciate the comment, dude. Appreciate the $5 and you're entered in the giveaway. And yeah, it really is a lot of work. I mean, you know, I go 7 days a week with my full-time job, and any time that I'm off, I'm doing YouTube stuff. Either making a video, get something organized, whatever it may be. I mean, it's YouTube really is a full-time gig. Even though I'm not doing it full-time, it still is a full-time job. I mean, even when I have to go to my other time, my actual job, I'm doing YouTube stuff before I go to work. I do YouTube stuff when I get home from that. Then my day off, I do all YouTube stuff. I mean, it really is a full-time job. So it would be awesome to get it to be an actual full-time job. If you guys know what I mean. But eventually we'll get there, slow and steady. But it's definitely a lot of work. And I could not do it without Miss Tackle Junkie, the old hook and sinker. She is my editor. She does my videos. I'm lucky that I can turn the computer on. So again, she is the main reason that you guys are seeing the videos, because I can make them, but I have no idea how to get them uploaded. Hey, but I hear you laughing up there. A lot of people sure ask about those cooler boxes behind you. Yeah, I just put them there because I ain't got nowhere else to put them. You guys can see this room. I can't even walk on the other side of the table. Behind that wall is loaded. There's stuff all over the floor. That's the only spot I have right now. Pretty soon I'll be stacking stuff on top of those. Do you use chatterbaits in the fall? I use chatterbaits pretty much all year. Definitely in the fall. Yep. Fishing muddy water, that vibration is key, man. I use chatterbaits all the time. The first vid I ever saw from you was the Bass Pro Boat Bag. Bass Pro Boat Bag. What was that? Bass Pro Boat Bag. Bass Pro Boat Bag. Did I do a video on those? I can't remember doing a video on those. I went and bought the one immediately. Then I saw the vid about the split ring pliers. I own them. Your advice is on point. Good job. Awesome, man. Appreciate you watching, buddy. I'm glad my videos are helping you out. Yeah, split ring pliers, man. I'm still using those to this day. You guys can probably see them right there. I got a bunch of them right there. Texas Tackle. But the Bass Pro boat bag, I'm trying to think what video that was. Because if we're talking about the totes here, I don't remember doing a video on those. Maybe I did. I mean, I do have like 900 videos, so maybe I forgot about that one. But I do appreciate the comment, man. See here, James, do you ever use Guggen baits for fishing? I do have some. I bought some soft plastics, and I actually ordered. Where are those at? Here's another order. I ordered some of their square bills, and I have not tried them out yet. Just got those in on Friday. But I'm going to try the square bills probably this week. The soft plastics I still have not used yet. And I'll get to them eventually. Tom Ramsey, yes, is the answer to your question, in my opinion. I always have at least one rod with a worm on it. Could be a Shimano fluorocarbon or Daiwa, or probably Seagar. Where do you normally finish when the fall transition is tough? Finish, what do you mean? Where do you normally finish? Or do you just mean fish when the fall transition is tough? I mean, I fish, like I said, you guys know I fish stained and muddy water, so I'm shallow all year long. And again, you know, I wouldn't think there'd be many deep fish in the water clarity that I'm fishing. But again, there's always that transition to where it's tough fishing for a few weeks. I don't know what's going on. Again, I don't believe those fish are deep, but I mean, something's going on just because I can't catch them either. So again, I don't really have any experience at all with clear water, fall transition, nothing like that. Again, just because I don't fish clear water. As far as muddy water goes, again, I don't know where to go. They have to go somewhere, but I don't know. I still ain't got these lakes figured out yet. I mean, the lakes that I fish are not that big. The one is 550 acres. The other one's about 850 acres. But the smaller of the two, it is very, very pressured. And it being muddy, in my opinion, those fish are always shallow. But since majority of the guys fish the obvious cover, I just think that those fish are so used to seeing, or I guess I could say hearing, the same type of baits in and out all day long that they're almost like immune to it, and they don't even react to it anymore. That's kind of my opinion, that they're there, they're just not biting. And you know, I don't know. One day I'll figure it out. I give up on it. I don't know. But in my opinion, muddy water lakes, those fish are shallow all year long. I do not believe that they go deep at all. Is there a possibility of a Black Friday or Christmas buyer's guide video, suggestions, gift ideas, or your thoughts on good deals? Doug, I could definitely do something like that. And you know what? I mean to do something like that every year. It's like I never get around to it until the sale's already over. But I'll try and get something going for you guys this year on that subject. I do appreciate the comment. Hitting the water tomorrow, supposed to be 70. I have to take advantage while I can. I hear that, dude. Now I'm supposed to go out in the morning as well, but don't see what I get done around the house. Guggens are a joke with all of their stunts, stupid stunt fishing. They give YouTube fishing videos a bad rap, just my opinion. I hear that, dude. I hear you, man. I fish a jerkbait on a moderate rod, 8-pound line, and prefer a suspending jerkbait. Cool. In honesty, how much tackle, rods, reels, and all that do you have? I don't know how I would sum all that up. I mean, there's a lot of tackle in here. I mean, I guess the rods probably, I don't know. There might be 80 rods or so behind you guys. I might have 60, 70 reels, something like that. And then you guys, I mean, there's a ton of tackle in this room. Oh, plastic here, Brian? Yeah, those are Ego coolers. Yes, sir. And that is an Ego backpack. I have a ton of Guggen baits, and personal opinion, they suck. Way too soft and don't last more than 2 fish. I mean, be honest though, man. And again, I'm not defending them, so I'm just saying, but be honest, or to be honest, striking baits, Yamamoto, I mean, most baits these days, you're lucky to get a fish or 2 out of them. So just because they're soft, I'm not really saying that's a bad thing. Usually a softer bait's got a little more action to it. Again, I haven't used them, so I really can't say. But again, there's not too many baits out there that you get more than a fish or 2 out of them anyways. So, but that's what Mendit's for. It's a Mendit, fish your baits up. Ed, appreciate $2, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Thank you for your honest content. No problem, dude. Got to keep it real with you guys. We'll go over the giveaway one more time. 2 packs of EXO ribbons here. We got 2 packs of Vile Craws. We got Vile Bugs. We got 2 packs of the Plasma Tail. And then we got 2 packs of the line guides and line clips, probably a $55 value. If you guys donate, you're entered in the giveaway. Fishing Western PA, have you ever fished for steelhead before? I have not, bud. I have not. Matt, what's your chatterbait trailer in fall also gear choices? You know, I like a 6-speed reel, normally 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon. Rod is going to be, the main rod I use is a medium heavy mod fast action, so it's got a slower tip to it. As far as trailer goes, I never really use too often is a boot tail type swim bait. I let the blade itself give the action to the plastic, so the baits that I choose have no action at all. Again, I let the blade itself give the action, but you guys know I love the plasma tails. The 4.5 plasma tail, one of my go-to trailers right here on a chatterbait. I like the Zaco from Yamamoto. I like the, what's the one from Strike King? The Blade Minnow, one of my favorites there. Fluke, you know, just baits like that. Again, I don't want a boot tail on there. I mean, you can turn them upside down. Sometimes I will cut the boot off itself. That way you still have the bait fish profile. But when you have the fast action movement of the blade and a slower, wider movement or wobble, whatever, from a swim bait, you know, sometimes those actions do not go together, and it really just screws up the bait overall. So, again, I don't really like swim baits on my chatterbaits. Jacob in the house. What's going on, dude? Okay, I'm sorry I've been jumping around here. I've had to do some stuff tonight. No problem, dude. Appreciate you tuning in. Smash the thumbs up. Let's see, what is the craziest way you ever caught a bass on a lure? Craziest way. I don't know if it's crazy or not, but you know, sometimes when you throw out a crankbait and the line gets wrapped around the hooks and it comes in kind of spinning, I end up catching a bass, I guess you could say, on top water. It was a square bill. I caught him on top water with a square bill just because the line was wrapped around the hook. So I guess that would be the craziest way that I ever caught a bass. Team G's, no, I really didn't discuss the whole MLF, FLW deal. I mean, I touched on it for a second because somebody asked about it, but I'm not really one of those guys that goes and reads the articles and all that and does videos on it. It is what it is. I mean, you guys know I'm not really crazy about the new format anyways, and now they're, you know, I guess now you're going to see more of it because I guess with the FLW joining in and all that, I guess they're going to be kind of like a minor league type deal or something like that, and the tournament's going to be like half and half as far as MLF format and then your regular format. My concern, though, dude, what is that going to do to the lakes? I mean, that's going to be a whole lot of fishing pressure on those lakes. A lot of times those spots, like I said earlier, they can't hold up for a few day tournament, let alone 6 days. So that's going to be way more pressure on the lakes with more time on the water from these guys. But again, you know, you guys know me. I like the bass format. I just wish all the big guns would go back to bass, and I'd be happy. But again, you know, it is what it is. Some guys like it, some guys don't. But again, I'm not one of those guys that really would watch all the info and put out a video and do all that kind of stuff. I mean, I know some guys like jump at that, but again, that's not for me. But it is what it is. You know, if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Make that rod action video. Yeah, I need to get on that. Do something like that for you guys. So you guys can really see what the difference would be. Scott, what is your best flipping rod action length and power? I tell you what, my actual flipping, if I'm gonna flip, it's gonna be a 7.6. I don't have a 7.11, but that would be another option if you're just gonna flip, just because the longer the rod allows you to handle more line. Now, if I'm going to pitch, it's going to be probably a 7 foot, 7.3, just because I'm more accurate with a shorter rod. They're both going to be heavy power, fast action. But flipping, like I said, I would go with a longer rod. That way you can handle more line. And I do have a video on the MTB channel on the differences between pitching and flipping. And I discuss all that in that video. Beck, I'm not sure if you can find that video or not. Again, it's on the MTB channel. Maybe if you type in Mr. Tackle Box, Tackle Junk 81, pitch and flip, maybe it'll show up. Put that video down in the comments. But again, if you're just going to flip, I want a longer rod. If I'm going to pitch, I want a shorter rod. Doug, great idea to have a video showing the difference in each style of rods. Yeah, maybe I can do that for you guys this winter. Again, just because it's hard to, like when the guy asked earlier, it's hard to really say where it's going to be. You know, the length of the rod's going to come into play as well. But again, it'd be much easier to show you guys in a video actually having the rods bend versus me trying to tell you, you know, with my hands and all that. Have you upgraded your batteries in your boat? What are your thoughts thinking about it? But they can get real expensive. You know, man, I can't think of what are the brand that I go to? North Star, did they make them? It's an AGM battery. They were very expensive. I was running interstates for what, 9 years, and I finally switched over to AGM batteries. I believe they got like a 5-year warranty on them. And I got pictures on my Instagram and my Facebook, but I can't think of the brand. Batteries plus bulbs, they're the ones that carry them. So probably if you were to Google that and look at their AGM batteries, that would be the brand. Again, I believe they're buying North Star, I believe. But yeah, they're very expensive batteries. Haven't had any issues with it at all. I'm running a 31 series on my trolling motor, and I believe it's a 27 on my cranking battery. But I've never killed either one. I mean, they're great batteries. No problems at all. I've been running those for 2 seasons now. You better put that drawer away. Miss Junkie is going to want some more. She got more shoes yesterday, dude. She got more shoes yesterday. David, truck's doing awesome, man. Mrs. Junkie, actually, I already called her like 3 different names tonight. The old hook and sinker. She actually cleaned the inside for me earlier before the stream. So thanks, babe. Do appreciate that. She got it looking new again. Yeah, truck's doing awesome. Man, I talked about Jekyll Baits like a while ago. I must be way behind here on comments. This could be like a 3-hour stream. What's the bags and back of you wrapped in plastic? Yeah, those are the Ego coolers. We'll be doing a video on those probably next year. But yeah, they were nice enough to hook me up some coolers and that tackle bag there. So again, we'll play around with those next year, and we'll do some videos on those and let you guys know my thoughts. All right, fine detail in any crankbait is only there to catch fishermen. I paint crankbaits, and I can and will put detail on, but most time I don't. I hear that, dude. I hear you, man. Do you throw mini treble hook lures on a spinning setup? I have 6'9" medium fast action spinning combo. Curious about what I can use on that using 8-pound fluorocarbon. So you have a 6'9" medium fast action spinning combo. That would be a good skipping rod for a spinning setup. Fast action. You can probably just use that for, I mean, if you're on a boat, a shorter rod is great for vertical presentations. That way you're actually closer to your transducer. So that would be a good rod for drop shotting and things like that. But I mean, 6'9", I mean, it's not really that far off from 7-footer. You can still pretty much use that for, you know, anything, throwing it out, shaky head, things like that. But if I could use it for one thing, I would probably use it for skipping for me on a spinning combo. But as far as treble hook baits, I can't really say I really throw any on spinning gear. Not saying you can't. I personally do not. And if you're using 8-pound fluorocarbon, I mean, 8-pound fluorocarbon, whatever bait, if you do put a treble hook bait on there, it's going to get down there pretty good just because the line diameter is so small. But yeah, I would probably use that combo again for skipping, you know, drop shotting. It'd probably be a good rod for like the Mojo rig, things like that. It's a good all around. I mean, it would be a good all around finesse rod, especially if you're using 8-pound fluorocarbon. You know, your Mojo rigs, drop shots, shaky heads, things like that. Wacky rigs. It would be just a good all around finesse type rod. Chrome gold or painted blades on a chatterbait. It depends on the color. You know, if I'm throwing like something with chartreuse in it, I like a gold blade. A gold blade. If I'm throwing anything that resembles a shad, I like chrome. And if I'm going to throw something that's either black and blue, I like the purple phantom color. Any type of bluegill color, I like a flat black blade. Dobbins rods for 13 fishing, getting hooked on your SNLs. Appreciate it, Smitty. Dobbins rod for 13 fishing rods. I've never used. Have I used any 13 fishing rods? I may have used one 13 fishing rod. They'd sent me a few back. It was a while ago, and to be honest, they sent me a few rods, and the cork on one of the rods was actually cut down to the blank. And I said, man, I said, look at this rod here. I said, basically, I'm not happy with it. And I don't think they liked that I didn't like, because it was a free rod, that I didn't like that there was a slit in the cork. So basically, I just said, you know what, send me a label. I don't even want your rods. I'm not reviewing your rods. Take them back. So again, you know, if you're going to send somebody rods, I don't care if they're free or not. If I'm going to do a review for you, whatever the case may be, take some pride in your gear. Check your quality control. There shouldn't be a slit in that cork, and I'm not going to use it and show it to you guys if there is a slit in the cork and say, hey, go buy these, go check them out, when they can't even keep an eye on their quality control. So again, they did send me a few rods, but I'm pretty sure I did say, you know what, you can have these back. So I don't really have any thoughts on 13 rods. I like the reels for sure. Dobbins makes a fantastic rod. I fished till the first breeze of winter. That's cool, dude. The mod versus mod fast rod question was for chatterbait. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I mean, for the chatterbait, I mean, I would say I would go with a mod fast. You don't have to go full mod on it. You know, for a regular moderate rod, I would go crankbaits. But for the chatterbait, I would go mod fast. You don't need something so soft. Just soft enough, again, where they get the bait just a little bit better. And again, it just helps you fight the fish with that a little bit softer action. But again, you don't need a full-blown moderate rod for chatterbaits. How do you rig a tube? I mainly rig a tube Texas rig. I don't really fish any clean bottoms or where I would want an open hook. And I do have a video on how I fish and rig a tube. Becca, if you can link that down in the comments, that would be awesome. Yeah, mainly just Texas rig. And I like to use the it's a Trocar tube hook. And I do have a rigging video with that hook. Baby, if you can link that down below as well, that would be awesome. How I rig a tube. And I must be way behind on this. I'm thinking to myself, man, she's fast. Because I seen that on the last comment. I'm thinking, man, she is fast. But I guess I am that far behind. I don't want to scroll through all these comments and then not read everything. So, do you think bass can grow to catch a? Do you think bass can only grow to a certain size depending on the size of the pond or lake? That's a good question. I don't really know enough about that to really say. My opinion would be, you know, if there's enough bait in there, and as long as the fish can just keep eating, I don't really think the size of the pond or lake matters. Again, I think it's all about the forage, you know, and food. As long as there's enough food source, I don't really believe it matters. I mean, as long as there's enough food in there for him to keep stuff in his face, I guess he can get as big as he wants. But, I mean, eventually the food may run out, so. No problem, Brian. Do you ever use... Yeah, Corrado DC, for sure, man. I've been using that all season, and I already have the review done for you guys. So I'm going to say 2 weeks it should be done and out. But the review's already made. It's got to get edited and put out. And I got a few videos ahead of that one. But I think you guys will dig that review. Definitely watch all of it, because at the end of that video, I do a lot of skipping with that reel. And if you have any problems at all skipping, get the DC. You won't have any more problems. I mean, the reel really is awesome. I've been kind of complaining about the feel in hand all year. Other than that, the performance of the reel is fantastic. I mean, I can't see anybody complaining about the performance, braking system, everything about it. It's awesome. It's an awesome reel. Again, I got really no complaints other than feel in hand. I don't think it's that comfortable. You should come fish in some clear water down here. Hey, dude, I wouldn't mind doing that, dude. I'd be lost, but it'd be fun. You may not have done a video on that boat bag, but saw you using the boat bag makes for the perfect backup tackle bag. For sure, dude. Yeah, I'm sure I've used that plenty of times back on the boat. But maybe I did. I don't know. If not, you're making me curious. I'm going to have to go through my videos and see if I did. But I'm glad you're still with me, dude. Do appreciate you guys watching. What brand of black and blue bait do you use? I know I mentioned this a lot. that I don't catch anything with that color, I still want to give it a try. Black and blue. I mean, I use black and blue in every brand. I mean, I'm sure I've had plastics of every brand out there, and black and blue's always worked. So, from hard baits to wire baits to like the chatter baits, soft plastics. I mean, if I'm trying a company out, I always get black and blue, and I can't say that I've never caught fish on. I mean, I've always caught fish on black and blue, no matter the brand. Take that dislike away. Somebody gave me a thumbs down. Jokers. What are your thoughts on the information Tackle Bassin puts, good or bad or I don't watch them that much, but I mean, I'd say they put out pretty good content. I mean, I'm sure their info is right on, dude. I mean, they fish a lot. I mean, Matt guides. One thing about them, I mean, okay, I'm not down in how I want to say this. I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. Certain lakes, we'll just say certain lakes can make anyone look good. I mean, they're fishing some top-notch lakes. So, I mean, they're looking like top-notch fishermen. But no doubt they probably are. I'm just saying, though, I mean, a lake can make you look really, really good. And they are on some fine lakes. But I got nothing against those dudes. Those dudes are awesome. They do put out awesome content. But again, they are fishing some awesome lakes to be able to make that content. There's no way I could ever make any of those kind of videos on the lakes that I fish. I mean, yeah, hats off to them. They're doing a great job. They're killing it. Ton of subs. I mean, ton of views. They are doing a fantastic job. But like I said, they are also fishing fantastic lakes as well. I believe we will see some guys return to bass. Yeah, I would think so too, dude. Thank you for pointing out the distinction between pitching and flipping. Drives me crazy when guys use those terms. Yeah, dude, I mentioned that in that video. Did she put that on here? Yeah, I guess that's right there, where a lot of guys are saying one when they're really doing the other and all that. It drives me nuts too. And it really drives me nuts too when guys are trying to recommend a rod and they say medium action rod. All you do is confuse the person because you didn't tell them the action. You just told them medium, you know. I wish a lot of guys would correct that. All right, David, appreciate you tuning in, buddy. The action of a rod will vary from brand to brand also, so keep that in mind. There is no set standard to measure a rod. For sure, dude. Good point. All right, Mom. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm sure I'll talk to you in the morning. Hey, I think me and Becca are going to go early to the gym, so if you're there, we'll see you there. Have you seen the new Nissan Titan, though? I'm a Ram fan, man. That truck looks badass. I've seen them probably a couple years ago. I'm not sure if it's changed since then, but yeah, they're good looking trucks. I remember for a while, probably the last one I've seen, Gene was in. I'm not sure if he was just test driving that for so long or what the deal was, but he had one for maybe a week or something like that. But that's probably the last one that I've seen. Forensic Fishing, what's up? Never fished a chatterbait. What rod action is best? I mean, you can use a fast action rod. I prefer a moderate fast action rod. So a little bit slower tip. Not quite as soft as a crankbait rod, but softer, than a faster action. How do you get in on the giveaway? You just, where the super chat is, down there, you'll see it. I think there might be a money sign. Just click that and donate whatever. For the giveaway, again, we do have a couple packs of Vinyl Craws, a couple packs of the new EXO ribbon. We got Vinyl Bugs. We got 2 packs of Plasma Tails. And we got 2 packs of the Rapid Fishing Line Guides. And we do have a pack of the line clips, about a $55 value. If you donate, you are entered. Can you try to get out a vid on it? On the buyer's guide, Jacob, I'll do what I can, man. McGrath, appreciate $2, buddy. Good guys, go check him out. He's saying 2 videos a week, all professionally edited. And I had an old non-blackout rod that is great. Haven't tried 13 fishing since they rebranded. No problem, James. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Have you seen the Sticks lineup of rods? Do you know if they are good or not? I've seen them, and I've seen a video where informative fisherman is talking about them. I didn't know it. I guess he's part owner, or he is the owner of that company, so it is pretty cool. But he knows the stuff too, man. So I'd imagine they are good rods. I've never used them, so I can't say, but I would imagine they are pretty good. If you had to pick one lake for us bucket, or for your bucket list, what would it be? One lake. Probably Lake Fork. Catch me a big fatty. All right, Victor. Next week, buddy. Really like your video on rod selection. Cool. Appreciate it, Smitty. What brand of lipless? Yeah, we talked about this a little bit earlier. I use all sorts of different brands. Probably the one that I use the most, though, would be the Red Eye Shed. Do a live stream for Black Friday Buyer's Guide. Dad said his favorite plastic colors are chartreuse and white, in case you want to know. No, it's not chartreuse. He uses lime truce. And what are you guys still doing watching me, man? Go watch something else. Go watch a movie. Yeah, he likes white and lime truce. And he likes his blade on the front of his trick worm. That's his combo. And we are caught up in comments, hour and 36 in. Not too bad. So we'll stay on a few more minutes here, guys, and then we'll go ahead and get off. I know I will be off to bed by the time you get to this comment. Good night to you and everybody. Great live stream tonight. Awesome, dude. What time is it? 8:35. 8:35. No, you had to probably just put that. 8:35, and we got started at 7, hour and 36 minutes. So we're probably about 8:36 right now then. 8:37. All right, Ed. Yeah, I'm about ready to call it night too, buddy. Seeing how the colder months are headed your way, do you do Sunday Night Live all winter long? Hope so. But yeah, Andrew, I'll do them all year, dude. So yeah, I started doing these maybe, I really don't know, 3-4 months ago. And yeah, we'll just continue on doing them every single Sunday until you guys get sick of hearing me talk. So I like my water wet and my hook sharp. For sure, dude. Just realized you caught up. Yep, I'm caught up, dude. So if you are going to bed, man, good night. Appreciate you tuning in. Travis, appreciate the $2 buddy into the giveaway. 10 great content. Very cool, Andrew. No, I don't fish tournaments. This was my job. I don't have the time off to be able to fish them. All right, Doug. Yeah, we'll see you next week, buddy. And guys, if you did donate, remember to look back once the video is processed. I'll have a comment that I'll pin down below, and you guys just reply back to me. I get your address, and I'll ship it out. You too, Andrew. You ever end up getting a smaller boat? No, not yet, dude. But I'm going to get one. I figure I'll just probably wait till spring to do it. I'm probably going to get one of those, the Pelicans, kind of like a pontoon type boat. All right, Tom. Is this a sales show? Sales show. I don't believe so. I'm not selling anything. We're just talking fishing, dude. I got to hit the shower. Good night. All right, dude. Good night, man. Oh, no problem, dude. No problem. All right, guys. We're caught up here. We're going to call it a night. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate you guys. Do you see Bass Pro fishermen going to the CPR? What's CPR? Should I know what that means? CPR format? Maybe I should know what that means. I have no idea. So I don't know. But guys, it was an awesome stream as usual. We will see you guys next Sunday. We'll have 2 videos out this week on Tuesday and Thursday. Make sure you guys, like them, give me some comments and all that. Before you guys leave, you guys to check out ocjdeals.com. That would be awesome. Those guys support me. If you guys would support them as well, that would be awesome. And again, we'll see you guys on the next one. Smash the thumbs up and good night.